Anyone that is working in the mines needs to listen to my confession. In the mines, they do not play. I used to hear that there is a lot of workplace muti as well as tribalism from my brother who started working in the mines here in Joburg. I thought that maybe it is a lie. I am sending this because I want you to look for people that can assist me. As for now, there is someone that is from Mozambique that has been assisting me, but he told me that I already made an error and I went to the doctors, so it is very difficult for me to get cured. This Mozambican guy, he said that the people that bewitched me at work, they put like a rat inside of my leg. That is why I am being told that I have cancer that is developing on my right leg. Brother, please, when you have the chance, try to talk to me because I need real help. I am always depressed. I am the only breadwinner in the family, and me being unable to work, it is very difficult for me. I am a Tsonga man, born and bred in Tzaneen, and I have been working in the mines here in Joburg for a very long time. I came to Joburg almost 15 years ago. I am a hard worker, Brother Nashi. We grew up by the farms. Whenever we were on our holidays, not going to school, the only work that we did was to go with our parents to the farms so that we can help them. And this taught us to become very hard workers. I knew that I was going to end up working in the mines, like my brother had already came to Joburg and was already working in the mines. I don't play. I ended up being a shift supervisor. I am a shift supervisor. Maybe I will no longer be the shift supervisor because of the way that I am really sick. I have been making good money. I have been taking care of my kids back home. I managed to buy myself a nice car, always changing cars after each and every 3 years. I even built my mother a beautiful house in Tzaneen, also built my own house so that when I want to return back to settle down in my own home province, I can have a nice house. Everything was going on very well, but 2025, it was the year that they decided to finish me. I knew that at work there were people that did not like me at all because I am the youngest shift supervisor, and they hated me for that because in the mines they believe that if you are young, you are not supposed to be promoted. You cannot be promoted above the madalas that you found working at the mine. In the mine, it is about tribes. Like the mine where I am working, not wanting to mention the name of this mine, it is all about where do you come from. Especially if you are Tsonga, it becomes very difficult for you because there are a lot of other tribes that are here as well as other people from outside of South Africa. So the Tsongas there, they are not united. They are also pimping on others. So there are people that can look at you with a stinky eye if you start to get promoted. They started saying this. These were the old madalas that I found waking them. There was one man who was like, why is this Shangan man leading us now? Don't they have mines in Limpopo? I ignored it. I thought that maybe my hard work would protect me. But in 2025, I got a promotion that I had always been dreaming of. There was either one man who had already told me that I was going to be promoted in 2025, someone who is working in the management. So the real war, that was when it started. I started finding strange things in my locker or close to my locker. One morning, I saw that there was red soil and I even saw a dead bed. My colleagues stopped talking to me the moment that I would walk in the place where they will be. I had to change a house, and then I started to see things in the room which I was now renting, and I moved thinking that maybe the place where I was renting, there were some tokoloshis, or in that street there were some witches. So I changed places nearly 3 months. And until I started staying at the place where I was staying when I started getting sick, I started to notice that I was under spiritual attacks. There were physical things that were happening. The first thing that happened was that I had a small itch on my ankle. I thought that maybe it was something that had happened, maybe the mine boots or the heat underground. But within a week, my leg started swelling, the right leg. It was not just swelling a little bit, like my whole leg. It had become so big and I could not even lift it. It was as if I had been burned by hot water. I rushed to the clinic. When I went to the clinic, I was told that I have TB. When I went to the mine clinic, they did test and said, you have TB. And I said, how is it even possible that I have TB? I don't smoke. I don't do anything. Of course, I drink, but not that much. The painful part was that they put me on heavy medication. I took pills for months, but the swelling did not go. It got worse. I even had time when my skin will start cracking, and then there would be fluid that was like water leaking out of my legs. I went to a private doctor. He looked at the mine's diagnosis and he shook his head and he said, no, there is no TB here. Your lungs are fine. Your blood is fine. Your lungs are clear. I don't know why your leg looks like this though. That was when I knew that there was something that was wrong with me medical wise. This was a sickness that had been sent to me. At the mine where I am working, most people that have died, they die after they would be told that they have TB. But I have not yet died, my brother. There is a lot of witchcraft that happens at this mine. So I have been trying by all means to find someone that can cure me. Now I am being told by one man who is a Sangoma that is from Mozambique. He said that the biggest mistake that I did was that I went to the doctors first before I had consulted with the ancestors, and therefore he is unable to cure me. He gives me herbs that makes the pain to go away a little bit, then it comes back now. It has been almost 7 months now. The mine has put me on unpaid leave because I can't even stand for more than 10 minutes. I went from being a provider in the family. I am now a big burden. And to those that are going to help me, I want them to also know that when I was still in Tzaneen, there was a little bit of a problem with my own blood. I don't know why my auntie hated me a lot. Before I left for Joburg, coming to Joburg from Tzaneen, I had a big fight with my late auntie, who was my father's sister. She was someone that was not a nice person to be around. She was a nasty person. She hated me. I don't know why. When I was still working in Tzaneen, we had a fight because at the farm where I started working, getting my first salary, we were being paid per fortnight. My auntie was the foreman. When we got paid after 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks that I stayed and worked at that farm, my auntie came and she knocked at my room. I was sharing my room with another guy. My auntie wanted me to give her a portion of my salary, but I refused. And I said, but I can't. Why are you saying that you want some money from me? She got angry. So since I refused, that when I then told my mother that I was done with Tzaneen, I wanted to go to Joburg. And it was hard to keep on working at the farm where she was the foreman, because she would say, without me, you were never going to be able to get a job at this farm. Because at that farm, people were getting paid nice money, nice accommodation. Some even were buying cars because of the bonuses that they were being paid at the end of the year. So I wanted to come to Joburg for that reason. The last day when I saw him, she was angry at me. She said, oh, so you were telling people that you cannot give me a portion of your salary because you are building a house for your mother. By then, since I was not making a lot of money, I had started to make some cement bricks for my mom so that I can extend the house that my brother had already started building for him. So I had told one guy at the farm where I was working, and they said, my auntie, she wants me to pay her some money, a portion of my salary, but I am busy buying some cement. She was angry. She pointed a finger at me and then she said, you think that you are so special. I heard that you are going to Joburg. Mark my words, you will return back to Tanin with a zero. You will come back crawling with nothing but clothes on your back. My auntie, she died a year later, but I never forgot those words, especially now that I am sick. So I really do not know where it is coming from. Is it my auntie or the witchcraft that I know happens at the mine? Because at the mine, people, they die of TB. Have you ever had TB that affects you in the bones? A lot of people, they bewitch each other at work, especially if you get a promotion. One day you are healthy, the next day when you are promoted, then you have TB. I am here in Joburg. The strange things that happen to me is that I hear someone speaking to me at night, especially when the pain in my legs gets so bad that I scream. I hear someone that will be whispering in my ear saying, I told you, look at you now, a supervisor who can't even walk himself to go and pee in the toilet. My father's sister, I think that maybe she put a lock on my progress on the grave. Maybe this is what made the people at the mine to just do whatever that they want to me. Maybe they found an open door that she left in witchcraft. It's like these people, they joined forces. The tribalism at work, the way that I was cursed by my auntie. I have been spending every cent of my savings on doctors, fake prophets who has promised to heal me, but they are just taking my money. My furniture I've sold. I am watching every prophecy that my auntie told me becoming real. I am going to become that man who will return to Tanin with zero. And I am a zero now. When I used to think that I am going to become someone that is a hero, I am stuck here in Joburg. I can't even afford the petrol to go home. Even if I could, I am ashamed. How do I go back to my village looking like this? People will say, yo, this is the guy that used to drive that BMW. Look at him. I have elephant legs right now. I feel so ashamed to walk around because people, they just look at me. Sometimes I just wish that they can cut off this leg so that I can survive. What happened is that I lost my flat in June. I could not pay the rent anymore. I was almost on the street, Brother Nashi. Can you imagine? I was a man who used to earn 45K a month. Now I was looking for a bridge to sleep under. Luckily, a friend of mine, a guy I used to work with, saw me and he felt sorry for me because as for my brother, my blood brother, there is a problem with the wife. She does not like me that much because when my brother got married here in Joburg, we had some problems because my brother, he had left a woman whom he had kids with in Tanin. So we were fighting a lot with the wife that he got married to, and we were saying you can't do that and you have to come back home and you have to build here, not to build in Joburg. It is not your home. Come back and build in the village. So the wife hated me a lot for standing up. So when I started to get sick, that was when I saw that it was now her time to return back that old favor to me, because when I used to work nicely, I could even stay at her house. There was no problem. When I went to her house, when I told them that I was unable to pay any rent, then my sister-in-law, she looked at me and she said, so what are you going to do? Where are you going to stay? You can imagine it is family that is asking you, where are you going to stay? I have lost so much weight, but my right leg, it is as big as an elephant's leg. And this guy, he is like a brother to me. He said, my brother, we have been working together for a long time. I can't leave you like this. He let me move into the back room of his house. It is not a big room. It is just a small room. At least I am staying here for free. The wife even brings me food. but I feel like a dog, Brother Nashim. I sit here all day long playing with my phone, playing with my laptop. That is why I listen to so many confessions on a daily basis. I don't have anything else to do. And sometimes when I do not walk around that much, I start to develop bed sores because I am unable to exercise my body. I try to clean the yard or help out, but in 10 minutes, I can't. My leg will feel like it is being placed inside a boiling pot. Some days, I can even feel that there is something that is moving in my leg. The smell, sometimes it gets too much. Even though I wash my leg with salt water every hour, my friend's wife, I don't know, women, I'm scared that she'll end up getting tired. I did not want to fight with my friend because of me. So at least she is trying. She knows some women that gives me some muti that I am using to wash my leg, and I have no dignity at all. As for my family, I know that they are poor. Me being the breadwinner, I can't blame them. Everyone is busy trying to get a job or trying to hustle with the little that they have. And I know that my brother, as much as he loves me, but he has to put his wife ahead of everything, because if he gets divorced, he will lose a lot of things since he built his house here in Joburg, and she is from Soweto. She was born here. Her parents have been in Soweto. They don't have anywhere where they call their home in the villages. So I'm scared that if I try to complain, maybe my brother will lose a lot of things when their wife divorce. I'm scared that if I go back to Tanin, it's like I am fulfilling the curse that my auntie put on me, and I don't want to go back and die in shame. I am trapped in a spiritual warfare that I did not start. I just wanted to work. I just wanted to be promoted. I wanted to be a supervisor. Why is there so much tribalism in my country? Why did my auntie want me to return back home from hero to zero? I just lie here. Sometimes I cry. Sometimes I sit in my car that I still have, but I can't even afford to put petrol in it. Brother Nashi, I am begging you. I am begging your viewers. I know there are people out there who know the real things, not these scammers on Facebook who want 5,000 before they even talk to you. I need a real sangoma. I want a real traditional healer who knows how to break a curse from the grave and how to pull out this motive that is placed inside of my leg. I am not looking for money rituals. I just want to stand on my feet. I want to go back to work. I want to go back home, not as a zero, but as a hero. I know someone watching this knows a place or a person, someone who will assist me. I want anything, even if it is something that you will think that a Christian is not supposed to do, but I just want help. I am scared, Brother Nashi. I feel like I am about to die because of some of the dreams that I have. Please, if there is a healer who will see this or hear this, help me. If there is anyone who has survived mutim from the mine, tell me what you did. I just want to provide for my family. Again, maybe amongst your 1,000 viewers, there is one person who will get me out of this spiritual warfare. I am stuck here in Joburg. I am just waiting for a miracle, and if this miracle does not come to me very soon, I am just going to die. I just want to walk again. I just want to be a man again. I do not want to die in this situation. I feel as if there is someone from your channel that is going to assist me. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our dear brother. Let us speak with our brother in the comment section. If you have ever worked in the mines, if you came across such a situation, please bring your confession to our inbox and share with us. If you know anyone, you can write in the comment section that can assist our brother right there. Let us meet again in the following episode.